Minutes, so let the people know what you've been up to. Hey, what's up? I got Amara La Negra here with me tonight at the A Toast to Young Hollywood event. Hey guys, so I have the beautiful Layla Ali with me tonight. So I just want to first start off by saying your Instagram is an inspiration to go on a path to eat healthy, and you know, it is your 50th birthday. You don't look a day over 25.
You know what?
Let us know how you do it.
First, everybody always say that. I think that's so cliche, and people know you don't look 25. Now, if you would have said maybe 40.
Hey, what's up? You're watching Neek at Night, and we have Keith Powers with us tonight.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
You know, a lot of girls was like putting you as their, you know, man crush, and you was their, you know, aspiration to take you off the market. And when you came out with Bae, you crushed a lot of people. Like, hey guys, so I have Daniel Cormier with me tonight, and it's crazy because my first UFC fight happened to be your fight.
I'm glad you were able to watch the first fight and it was mine and I won, because that could be some bad memories.
Right. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen it and I seen him come,
I was gonna get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Hey, I'm not gonna tell a lie. Okay, I'm gonna keep it honest. Definitely experience, you guys. That's Amarian, and we're at his word for word screening. It was super dope. Make sure you check it out. It drops tomorrow, and you don't want to miss it.
Thank you, baby.
Tk you.
It's your partner, Big Boy. What's happening in the voice of Los Angeles? Hello. You know what I do at night? I watch Neek at Night. Show you right. You thought I was going to say something crazy. Thought I was going to say something disgusting and nasty. Yeah. But guess what? When I watch that Neek at Night, I may be doing something disgusting and nasty. Look at her. Hello.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. If this is your first time here, over here we are the Night Owls. If you have not hit that subscribe button, I want you to go ahead and do that right now, and turn on your notification bell so you're notified when I post another video. But just know, keep in mind that over here, this is an acquired taste. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for everybody. This is a channel where I talk about celebrity news and gossip and give my opinion on trending stories. I'm a woman who has a website as well. I sell lingerie, adult toys, sexy pajamas, and I even got stuff for going out to the club, you know, nighttime wear, all of those goodies for you as well. You can find this along with a whole bunch of other new goodies. You can find this at www.neekatnight.com. I'm just going to do a live video, and we're gonna get this done, and it's gonna be bada bing, bada boom. What's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking further into this whole Chrisean, Tamar, and the allegation that Chrisean allegedly put her hands on Tamar's best friend, or one of her best friends, James Chanel, who is also one of her backup dancers for her concert. So basically what happened was Tamar had a concert that she was doing. It was going to be in LA. She has all these different tour dates. And on one of the dates, she invited Chrisean to come to the show. Okay? A lot of people are misconstruing somebody inviting you with the notion that you were booked to perform. Just because somebody invites you to a show does not mean that you're slated to perform. And I will show you that clearly she was not slated. It was not in the program. It was not in the plans or any of that. And she's even posting receipts that validate that this was not something that was on the roster. But we'll get to that in a second. So anyways, a lot of people are confusing that. They're like, well, Tamar invited her. Tamar invited her. Tamar can invite her, which a lot of celebrities do invite guests when they have shows. They invite other celebrities, and other people come out to watch and enjoy shows. Now, when she came out to watch and enjoy the show, her and Tamar were basically turning up in the dressing room, and Chrisean was taking shots. She was shot, taking shots. And Tamar was telling her, like, listen, I took a shot with you, but baby, taking shots, I can't do that and perform, and that's just that. So let me show you that video right here.
You Bugatti, you need a shot? You need a shot, Tamar? Period. Oh, so just that one bodega that got you right? That's all I can do.
Okay, so as you see, they are in the dressing room. Tamar's telling her, listen, I can't take no shots. I have to go perform. And in the midst of that, Tamar asked her before she went out, because this was not a part of the plan, she said, you gonna come on the stage?
Could you get on stage now?
Coming on the stage, like, this is like a LA thing. Like, just because you come on the stage, again, does not mean that you are slated or booked to perform. A lot of people have shows, celebrities will have concerts, and other celebrities will come on the stage and their presence is there. So when the person who produced the show says it was not planned, this is proof that her coming, they had no idea about it because it was not planned.
Could you get on stage now? Oh, Tamar, you know about that. So how she going up there for us? Where? My manager already on it. Now he on it. Okay. I'm talking about he on that little.
All right, so you hear her saying like, oh, my manager already on it. And then Tamar is confused and she's like, not your manager already on it, because it was not planned. Clearly it was not planned. That was a spur of the moment thing that she asked her to come on the stage.
Could you get on stage now? Oh, Tamar, you know about that. So how she going up there for us? Where? My manager already on it. Now he on it. Okay. I'm talking about he on that little. Make sure it's a vibe all the motherfuckers. Oh, we gotta go. Out here. Yeah, we backstage. We gotta go. Let's go. Take my about to perform. Let's go.
She says, we have to go. Tamar is about to perform. She didn't say me and Tamar about to perform. She said Tamar is about to perform. Okay, so now fast forward to after that. So there's this video footage of her on stage with Tamar, which I showed in my last video, but I'll play it again right now.
Well, this is my baby. It's a party boy. Y'all like this bitch up? Can y'all like this bitch up? Let me get the singers. Damn. So, where the lights at? Can you turn the bitches off? Oh, bitch up. Why is the light? Hi, how you doing? Yeah. Shit. They are who they are. Braxton, what are you talking about? Hold on, sis. Yeah. It's only 4 y'all. We need more. Like, what are you? Like, all right, I'm a part of the choir. I want you to sing. Yeah, Chris. Oh yeah, go to. And I need like 2 more. Like somebody who really been waiting 10 years. Hi, how you doing? Shit.
Okay, so as you see that footage, it's very cringe. Tamar's face is pretty much showing you like, oh, dang, like, cut it off. Like, calm down, okay? Calm down. And so Chrisean, because she was extremely under the influence from what it appears and what it looks like, okay? I don't know if she was, but what it looks like is she was extremely under the influence. So while she is extremely under the influence, I think that she confused Tamar asking her, was she going to come on stage with her with, oh, you got a slot to perform your song. That's 2 different things, okay? So there's this footage of them on stage, right? And they're trying to move along the show. Chrisean, who appears and looks extremely intoxicated, she's going up to the backup dancers, trying to pressure them into playing her song. That's what it looks like. So she puts her hands on the lady, on one of the backup singers, and the singer was just like no, we're going on with the show. So then you see Chrisean kind of go to the DJ booth, and she's trying to get the DJ to play her song, pull her song up, and all of the while, they're trying to go on with the show. They're trying to introduce Tamar's record, plaques or whatever, and Chrisean walks off the stage kind of upset. Here's that video.
I wouldn't stand up. Who stayed with it? And so we got you this cake, this Love and War cake. We're so proud of you that you believe in yourself. Everybody holds you down. And so, y'all ain't never been to Tamar's house, but I have, and there's something that's missing at her house on her walls.
A man.
And so, as exactly what she's been, she doesn't have any gold or platinum plaques in her house. So, we're gonna get you this platinum plaque for Love and War. And the winner. Everybody give it up for Tamar and Chrisean!
Okay, so as you see that video, again, this is not on the program. Tamar is the person who is performing. However, there is a schedule and production has to keep up with that. And I think that's a lot what people keep misunderstanding. This was not a part of the program. This is something Tamar probably in the spur of the moment, hey, you want to come on stage? Did not elaborate that what she means is, or what it looks like, or what I think. This is my assumption, being that I did a little research. When she does Love and War, she goes on stage with a group of people.
Damn.
And this has been something that she has been doing for a very long time. When she goes on stage to perform Love of War, she pulls 5 or so people up and they sing the song with her. Okay, so you see how she pulls the people up on stage? And when she was in the dressing room with Chrisean, she was telling them, okay, I'll have her on stage. And then she tells them to pull Chrisean on stage.
Could you get on stage now? Oh, Tamar, you know about that. So how she doing up there? So how she doing up there?
Now, pay attention to her having the people that she normally does have on stage to sing with her. And look at how Chrisean says, oh, I'm a backup singer.
Hold on, sis. Yeah. It's only 4 y'all. We need more. Like, what are you? Like, all right, I'm a part of the choir.
I want you to sing.
Yeah, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
And Tamar responds after she says, I'm a part of the choir. And Tamar says, yeah, Chris, because that was the extent of what she was supposed to do.
I'm a part of the choir.
I want you to sing.
Yeah, Chris.
So I think that when she was in the heat of the moment and she's like, hey, you go come on stage or whatever, she, in my head, looking at the footage, looking how things played out, it appears that Chrisean confused her coming to support me while I sing Love and War like all these other people do, with a full-on Blueface performance that she thought was going to happen, which the production was like, that don't even go here. No, we're not doing that. So then comes the allegation of the assault. So this is what the guy had to say about the assault.
Dog, I don't even care at this point. Whoever want to get mad at me can get mad at me. Y'all got to stop. First of all, let me tell you about this ghetto, disgusting gutter butt. I don't even want to call her a girl. First of all, she's trash. She should have never been at my show. So she come to Tamar concert, which I planned, and I will say that, drunk, with 1,000 people smelling like weed, looking dumb, okay? And so apparently she makes music. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And apparently she wanted to drop a beat. So she was mad that she didn't get to perform. I didn't know she was a performer. And even if I did know she was a performer, she was not getting on the stage that everybody has worked their ass off to make. So first of all, y'all see the video. She was up there a drunk fool. Okay? So now Cardi took your man upset because she didn't get to perform. So again, y'all saw her show her dumb ass during Love and War. She ruined the song. She ruined the concert. She ruined the moment. So then she go backstage and she is upset, okay? Because she didn't get to perform her ringtone. So she storms in Tamar's dressing room with 1,000 people, okay? And everybody's like, nobody knew you were supposed to perform a song. We didn't even know that you made music. We thought you was on Zeus. Right? So everybody's trying to calm her down. She's in there like a dungeon dragon, right? So then James is like, oh, it wasn't on purpose. Like, nobody tried to, like, shade you. We didn't know that you were supposed to sing. She like, lie again. And James like, no, nobody knew. And she hit James right in his face, chipped James' tooth. James' face is bloody. James is at the hospital right now because his nose will not stop bleeding. She's going to prison. And I promise you, and we can cancel all this shit right now. You don't come to nobody's show. Everybody has worked their behind off to make this tour amazing. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have a lot of help. So never will I ever let anyone get away coming to anything that anybody I know and care about plan and work hard for and assault them, and I'm letting it go. So I want everybody to let Chrisean know, whoever she is and whatever she does, I'm coming for every coin she has. And y'all know me, I'm not going to stop. I can't stop, won't stop Rockefeller Records. You do not come to my show and assault people that are working on my show. Okay? I might not have sang Love and War, but I'm the only reason everybody heard it tonight.
So you see what he had to say about it, okay? So after he made his claims about what she did, what happened, and made the allegations, Chrisean went on to her Instagram story and she did a big FU to the controversy that is going on now. Okay, so she posted up a video. She was in a car. She showed all her rings and she flipped off the camera, giving a big FU to the situation after he made his statement. Let's play that. So then, after that, she then gets on Twitter and posts a tweet, and then she says, I don't get disrespectful till you get disrespectful. She posted that up, and then people start chewing her up in the comments. They start chewing her up after she posted that because it's like, just because somebody gets disrespectful does not give you the right or the authority to put your hands on somebody. They feel like you just took it too far. So she got chewed up for posting that post talking about, I don't get disrespectful till you get disrespectful. So then she deleted the post. So then there was hours for her to scramble and figure out what she's going to say, what she's going to do to try to do damage control. So doing damage control, she then posts up the bit where Tamar asked her, was she going to come on stage?
Could you get on stage now?
And she posted that post that I just showed y'all as an aha moment, like, y'all got it wrong. I was invited. I was supposed to go on stage. This proves that you were not slated in the program. This proves that production was not aware of said performance. This proves that no. But Chrisean is a little, I don't know, and her fans are a little definitely delayed, slow, and all of that. So they took that as confirmation, like, yeah, she was supposed to perform and she was this and that. I'm like, are we looking at the same footage? Because that proves that she wasn't on the program. She wasn't booked to perform. That proves that Tamar spontaneously said,
Chris, you getting on stage tonight? Oh, Tamar, you know about that. So how she doing on stage?
She didn't say, hey, are you going to come perform? It's a vibe. That's not what that's two different statements. That's two different things. Okay. But if you're under the influence, you're going to make whatever thing you want it to do. So anyways, so then after she posted that as her aha moment, that she was supposed to, perform, even though that's not what Tamar said, she then did damage control, which her gullible fans are eating up. Okay. You don't go from, I don't get disrespectful unless you get disrespectful, to what she says now. And y'all think that she had no muddy waters in between and giving her side. So in damage control fashion, she retweets one of her fans saying, clock it. I don't know why people saying you crashed the show. You was definitely asked to perform and they played you. She retweets that. She also says, please don't believe false narratives. I had a great time last night. So the damage control statement has all of her fans saying, I knew he was lying. He's lying on you. Oh, I know. That is clearly, hey, Blueface, what do I say in the meantime? If she did not put her hands on him, she's seen these blogs. You think it took that many hours for her to say that? You don't know how many hours has passed by, how many she done went on her Instagram story. She done showed herself giving a middle finger. She done showed herself, oh, still pretty, no makeup, showing all of these different posts. And then hours on hours and hours now, oh, don't believe the false narratives. Hey, just say don't believe the false narratives. Because that's something that Blueface be, that is a play out of Blueface book.
And the clout chasing is kind of is getting out of hand. So, but nah, it was nothing between me and Tamar. It had nothing to do with any of that. But I don't know. It was just like wicked stuff started happening, and then I don't know. And then I let that go. I went to a party.
You letting it go does not mean they let it go. I let that go. Just because you let it go don't mean they let it go.
Went back home to my kid. But like, I had fun. What I don't get is the storytelling. Like, why everybody storytelling? Y'all got all the videos of us cheering, praying, y'all was posted that. Post the other shit y'all talking about, because everything is recorded and documented. So.
Her response is Blueface 101. When Blueface in the whole Miami situation, he thought he had deleted the information out of her phone. He was like, tell her to post the receipts. And then she figured out how to show the receipts. And then he was having to come with a different strategy. Her response was, oh, everything is recorded. No, the audience was recording stuff, and that's what has come online. You guys were backstage when this happened. So therefore, you know that it probably was something that probably didn't get caught on camera because it was spur of the moment, real quick, bam, bam, bam. So now you trying to run us with that whole Blueface game. Now, again, your fans are gullible. They really are slow. And they flock to you because y'all on the same frequency. But people who have a little bit higher vibration, and people like me who have been following what Blueface do, how he do everything, girl, you embody everything that he does. This is Blueface 101, period. Everything is recorded. Girl, no. If you did not punch that man, you would have had a million posts saying they lying on me, they not telling the truth. None of that. Oh, girl.
I don't know. It was just like wicked stuff started happening, and then I don't know. And then
Child, when any celebrity comes and they don't outright say, I did not do XYZ, child, be gullible or catch the tea. Okay? Y'all can't be that gullible, but y'all really are. Gullible people will eat it up. But anyways,
y'all should see my fucking face. So let me just tell y'all this, because everybody want to tell stories and tell their versions, their side of the stories and blah, blah, blah. Child, I was an innocent bystander. You know, you still got to keep joy in stuff. So I don't know what be wrong with people. I really don't. All I did was went to work, child. I went to work and did my job. But let me tell y'all, I love y'all, and I thank y'all for supporting me, and I just thank y'all for having my back. And y'all already know what type of person I am and all that good stuff. And I would definitely. Because I got to cancel work today. I had work today. I had 2 jobs. So I had to sing today, and I had to cater. And I had to and cash at me because I missed my job today, so somebody owe me. Y'all don't. But let me put my cash app because I need I'm an independent contractor. I need cash apps. I missed out on work today. I still got jokes. Let me tell you what ain't nobody gonna do. Ain't nobody gonna take my joy. Ain't nobody gonna take my praise. Ain't nobody gonna take my worship. And let me tell you the crazy thing in this whole situation. Y'all should see my fucking face.
I asked for you guys to send in voice notes on what y'all think about the situation. So I'm going to play that in a second. But before I do that, I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on what I think happened. Like I've already been telling y'all. So like I said, I just think that it was a miscommunication. The production had no idea that Tamar was spontaneous and saying, hey, are you going to come on stage? It was a program that they had to fulfill. And she got in her feelings because she wanted to say, F Blueface, I had to find a new bae. And they're like, this is a grown and sexy crowd. We're not doing that. Tamar, I don't know what you was thinking. You need to explain to her that you just wanted her to sing Love and War. And, you know, and Tamar is somewhere like, now, another question that I posed was whether or not Tamar used her for clout. So there was a lot of people under my comment of my last video saying that they felt like Tamar used Chrisean for clout. They said that, oh, Tamar was clout chasing. She used her for clout, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, hey, I asked people to send in a voice note and asked if y'all felt like she was clout chasing. And it's crazy that a person who has built a career, done network TV shows, been in the industry for eons, for people to feel like that particular person has to catch clout off of a person who's been known for the last couple of years. Now, I was feeling like y'all was crazy for that, you know? But then I looked on her social media and she had no statement about what's going on. And she also was just promoting her show. Like, oh, look at me and Tony Braxton. Y'all make sure to book y'all tickets. Come out to the show. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, interesting. Now, the show must go on and showbiz, but that still gave me the little side eye. Like, Tamar, really? Now, as it pertains to James, a lot of people on social media, they're talking about, oh, show the receipts, show the proof that she did this, show the proof that she did that. This is an older man who has been in the industry, been doing backup singing, been doing reality TV, been in the industry, not somebody who's constantly on the blogs chasing clout. You guys are expecting a person to operate on the clout chase level that y'all see Chrisean operate on. Always trying to prove something, always trying to seek validation. No. He is an older man who probably is on the phone with lawyers, on the phone with law enforcement, trying to find out what his breast protocol is, getting advisement, and moving like that. Y'all are used to clout chasers who need to prove something to the internet for validation. And y'all are forgetting that there are some people who stand on business behind the scene. Now, in my opinion, I don't think nobody's lying on her. The fact that she immediately after the allegations went out was flipping off the camera and giving the camera a big FU. The fact that she tweeted, I don't get disrespectful until I get disrespected. The fact that it took her hours and hours to then say, don't believe the false narratives, that generic ass statement, and not saying I didn't put my hands on nobody. And if she didn't put her hands on him, she is a person who stands on defending herself when people lie on her and correcting them. If she didn't put her hands on him, that tweet would have said, I did not put my hands on him. They're lying. But let's play the voice notes because, child, the internet be so gullible and I cannot. Let's cue up the voice notes and listen to some of what y'all had to say because, baby, I'm like, is this the most voice note submission that I ever got? Because this is a lot of voice notes. So let's go through them right now.
Hey, Neek, how you doing? I think as far as this whole Chrisean and Tamar situation, it's likely that it really happened, but there's also a part of me that thinks this might be a little bit hyped up for social media. I don't put anything past public figures and celebrities or infamous people like Chrisean. So, yeah, I think maybe it could be staged. I don't know, has anybody seen the James person that was assaulted? Nobody's heard or seen from him. And then on top of that, Chrisean's reaction, she hasn't done a lot of damage control. So I don't know. It could be staged. It could be real. But either way, I think she needs a reality check. Chrisean. Yeah, I was saying Chrisean needs a reality check. She needs to learn to keep her hands to herself. And I think a big part of the reason why she hasn't had more opportunities in the industry is because she's violent. And a lot of celebrities just aren't going to deal with that. A lot of people who run things, write for people, work with people, producers, you can't be doing all that around those type of people. They're about their business. So she's going to have to grow up, whether her fans like it or not.
Another thing before I go to the next voice note, and that just sparked something in me. Somebody had wrote me, right? And they had basically said, oh my God, Neek, you think that she should go to jail for this because she has a baby. Consider her baby. She has a whole newborn. She can't be taken away from her baby. Like, people need to consider that she has a newborn. Let me tell you something, okay? When you become a mom, it is not everybody else's job to consider your newborn. It is your job as a mother to consider your child, okay? When I became a mom, it was a very, very, very sticky situation between me and her father. There was, and mind you, we are good right now. Like, we have a really good co-parenting relationship right now, but it took time to build to that, okay? But in the beginning, it was some times when, you know, I looked at the nearest object and I'm like, ooh, this would look really, really good upside. You know, catch that. But anyways, I had to consider, you are a mother. If you grab the nearest object and you react, what is the position that your child is going to be in? I, as a mother, had to consider that. It's not a victim's job to, or an alleged victim, I think he is, but it's not an alleged victim's job to consider what's going to happen with your child. That's not their job. That's the job of the mother, to operate on what's going to happen to my child if I do this. What's going to happen to my child if I do that. So the fact that people were under my comments like, Neek, oh my God, y'all want a mom to go to jail because she hit somebody and broke his tooth or allegedly and all of this stuff. Like, how could y'all want that for her when she's a mother? Whose job is to think about that? The mother. Anyways, let's get back to the voice notes.
I'm sorry. Even if she was used for promo, a lot of people are that don't get to perform. But I just don't understand how she punched that grown man in the face and he didn't hit her back. Now, I know you're not supposed to hit females or whatever, the dumb shit, but I got a reflex that once somebody swing on me, I swing back. I'm just confused. How you doing, baby? Have a nice day.
I'm doing well. Hey, boo.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
It's me, Latressa.
Hey, boo.
Well,
My favorite.
I don't want to believe Tamar used Chrisean as promo for her tour. I don't want to believe that's the case, because Tamar a grown-ass woman. But then again, she be acting out sometimes. But people who's defending Chrisean in this matter, like, no. She's a grown woman with a child. At 23, yeah, I had a child too. And no, there's no way I would be acting out like this. It's almost as if I'm starting to believe Chrisean don't even care about her baby, low-key. Because she keeps putting herself in situations where it's almost as if, so you want to go to jail? Like, you want to leave your baby? Like, what is going on? It's crazy. But anyway, I never leave voice notes. I just, be over here minding my business. But anywho, I'm going to try and catch y'all live, because I feel like I never catch. Anyway, yeah, I never catch live. But I'm going to try and catch you live today. I love you, Neek. I'll talk to you later.
I love you too. Oh my God, I love Latressa. Oh, she is so bomb, y'all. Let's go to some more voice notes. Ooh, child, y'all had a lot to say.
Hey, Neek. Hey, Night Owls. Now, I never thought that I would say it. I feel like this girl needs to go to jail. I never thought that I would ever say that somebody needed to go to jail, but she does. This is ridiculous. All of this stuff that she's doing, all of this chaos that follows her around. She's a new mother. She was just promoting that the baby was just 2 months old. You have a 2-month-old baby and you running around assaulting people at concerts. Personally, I don't understand why Tamar was so bent on getting her to do her show, like to come. When I saw her in the comments, because I was watching a video, and she was doing a live, and Tamar was in the comments saying, oh, I called you. You supposed to be getting dressed, this, that, and the third. When I saw it, I was like, what the hell is Tamar doing? Calling her and, like, trying to hook up with her. So then, well, I don't feel good. So then to wake up this morning and see that this girl assaulted James, that's crazy. I never heard anything bad about James. Nothing. So it's not like he's a rowdy person to the point where you might think, oh, she was, getting into it with him. Why are you putting your hands on people? She needs to go sit down. She needs to probably go to jail for a little while, because her running around is bad. Something bad is going to happen. And she needs to be focused on her kids. She's on probation from the other stuff that she was getting into. So you're not even thinking about the fact that you on probation. You're just running around, oh, I'm going to fight. She needs some consequences to come to her.
Speaking of her probation, let's pull up some of the documents of said probation. All right, so this is an article talking about her probation from hot97.com. This was on September 9th, 2023, and it says, Chrisean Rock avoids jail time, gets 4-year probation in drug case. Okay, so in the article, it says the following. Life is giving Chrisean Rock another chance. Earlier this year, a wanted bulletin in Oklahoma was issued for the 23-year-old reality star born Chrisean Malone. She was facing 2 charges, possession of a controlled dangerous substance without a tax stamp, and possession with the intent to distribute. Reports say she specifically had crack in her possession, leading to the first charge. And the way that Soulja Boy says Drake, I'm looking at it, says crack. Like, what? It says that she specifically had, crack in her possession. So it says both offenses carried a year in prison if convicted, but the charges were dismissed. A Craig County District Court judge ruled in her favor and sentenced her to 4 years probation for each of the charges following her guilty plea. According to court documents obtained by Urban Islands, they also note that the charges will run concurrently until March 15th, 2027, one day after her birthday. It says, in addition, under the agreement, Chrisean must not violate any state, tribal, federal, government, or municipal ordinances according to the report. She must also complete 120 hours of community service at a homeless shelter. Plus, Rock has to dish out almost $1,000 to the district attorney's office. Her lawyer, Ken Gallen, fought in court on her behalf. She didn't appear in court, and he pushed for a lighter sentence. And since she did not at that time have a criminal record, the publication notes, it is therefore ordered, adjudged, and decreed by the court that the application for deferment of the findings of guilt is granted as follows on the defendant's representation that she has not previously been convicted of a felony within the last 10 years. It says the Chrisean Love star welcomed her first child with Blueface earlier this month. She named their son after her, which is Chrisean Jr., and et cetera, et cetera. So this is basically saying that this was a drug case. She had cocaine in her possession. And so what I want y'all to know is hopefully baby girl is squeaky clean, because probation violations of this magnitude, when it comes to her putting the paws on somebody, they do a test. So hopefully her test comes back clean, because there are lives where her friends are asking her for the perks and things like that. So hopefully, only alcohol is in the system. But let's get back to the rest of the voice notes. Okay.
Yeah, and that's about it, Nick. That's all I gotta say. I feel bad for this child. I do feel bad for this baby. I don't feel bad for her because she's a grown woman. And like you said, I'm tired of people running around talking about, oh, she's young, she's 23. 23 is still a grown woman. You have to take some accountability. Like, you have to be an adult. You have to grow the hell up. This is not the time, especially the world that we live in now. This is not the time to be running around here reckless. You're lucky if you're able to get up in the morning, go to work, make a couple of errands, and come back home safely with all of this crazy stuff that's going on in this world. And she's just constantly just running around here with that type of attitude. I hope she gets it together.
All right. Let's go to the next one.
Hey, Nick. Child, I am so sick and tired of everybody trying to make Chrisean out to be a victim. I mean, I'm surprised this girl hasn't been to jail sooner, and yet because she's just walking around assaulting people. You can't go around putting your hands on people. Either you gonna meet the right one and they gonna show you, or they gonna press charges against you and send your ass to jail. I mean, that it is what it is. You can't be, especially now, you can't be out here just putting your hands on people. And everybody wants to say she's a victim. She out here making victims. She ain't nobody's victim. No, she is not a victim. Not at all. She's never been one, and she's not gonna be one. So that's it. It is what it is. So I hope that you having a good Saturday, Nick.
I am.
And you are great in what you...
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, Nick. I wanted to send in a voice note about my thoughts about the Tamar Braxton situation with Chrisean. I just wanted to say that I did watch your video saying about Tamar's audience being older women, and they are. I'll agree with you right there. I just think that birds of a feather flock together, and Tamar and Chrisean Rock are really the same. They both are known for their chaotic and, chaotic actions and how they terrorize the people in their lives. Like, they were both toxic on their reality shows, and they just bask in that. So I think it's really promotion for them in the long run. I don't think that it'll harm either of their brands, and it might honestly have been staged. I don't know. All right, love you, Neat.
Thank you, Boo. I don't think it was staged, but thank you so much for always supporting. Okay. Let's go to the next one.
Neek, you know I've been riding with you for a minute. You had this Chrisean stuff on deck, on point. Your point of view has been correct the whole time. The lady is letting fame really control her behavior right now. She needs to humble herself. She needs to calm down. And she needs to just chill out and go be a mother or whatever the case is. Like, no, you don't just jump on stage with anybody, let alone a Braxton, and behave like that. And then go backstage and behave like an animal. That's absolutely no. Yes. Keep your foot on her neck. Keep it up. Who cares what anybody comes under your comments and say? You are correct.
Thank you. That's also another big time supporter. I appreciate it so much. Let's go to the next voice note.
Hey, Meek. So I feel like it's Holly weird. I feel like there's a lot of people that say they support Chrisean, but they will set her up in the same breath, smile in her face, and they know how Chrisean will react. Now, that's absolutely no excuse for her actions. She was drinking, which I think really triggered this response. And the whole Carlissa thing, which her emotions could have been running high, is absolutely no excuse. She has a 2-month-old baby, so she has to move smarter. She thinks everybody loves her, and they do. A lot of people do love her, but it's still Holly weird in the industry that she's navigating through. And the industry can take down pretty much anybody that they want. So I feel like Chrisean just needs to move smarter for her baby. I think she needs to leave the alcohol alone. And I feel like she thinks that fighting is a part of her legacy and her proclaim to fame and the only thing that will keep her going. And it's very disappointing because the baby is in the mix of all this. Thank you.
Yeah, so I will agree that she feels like fighting is her claim to fame, but what she needs to realize is that goes on Zeus reality show. They all sign a contract. Fighting may be a part of it. She feels vindicated and, pop off, hit somebody. But she needs to realize that fighting in the real world, there's real consequences to her actions, okay? So fighting may have been her claim to fame. That's why a lot of people ride her coattails and cape for her because they feel like, oh, look, a girl can fight so good. Oh, she cries. Oh, my God, I feel so bad for her. Even though these are the bad decisions that she made. Fighting on Zeus is different than fighting in the real world. And that's what she needs to understand. Okay, let's go to some more.
Yeah, I'm sending this voice message because I can't get to your Instagram. But anywho. Somebody needs to beat the brakes off Chrisean. That's just simply what it is, because at this point she just feels like she could put her hands on anybody. And that's, I mean, we was all rooting for you. We was rooting for you. Like, I just can't even imagine coming from like the slums, the gutter. You came from nothing, girl. And now you're rubbing shoulders with Tamar Braxton and you can't even act right? At this point, and then another thing is her fans. Like, I used to be a fan, but now it's just like, I'm a logical person. So I'm not going to support you if you just acting a fool out here. That goes for anybody, like friends, family, all that. I'm not going to keep supporting you if you acting a fool. I'm not going to keep supporting the girl. At this point, I'm just going to let it rest and sit. But why do we keep putting money in her pocket? Why do we keep entertaining her if she's going to act a fool like this? And like everybody's like, yeah, well, you know, that's just her. Maybe that's how her friends are. No, because even like, okay, good example. One of her friends, Glorilla, she doesn't even act like that. Really high vibration, very let it roll off her shoulders. She probably got in one altercation with another celebrity. Every time I hear Chrisean, she punches shit. She punching. She punching. She punching. She punching. Well, she need to punch out and clock out, because at this point, I'm done seeing her. I'm done seeing her. I'm done seeing the drama. I'm done seeing all this. I'm done with her in Blueface, honestly. It's just too much. Like, if she put all this energy into the music, we actually would have a hit. It's just not the hit that she's talking about. Like, you putting her paws on everybody.
Either somebody needs to beat the brakes off her to calm her down, or she does need to go to jail. Because now she just thinks, oh, I can do whatever I want. I am who I am. No, we need you to heal, sis. We need you to heal. Tamar, I don't even know. That's like putting Whitney Houston and Little Kim on the same stage. It wouldn't even go together. I don't even know who said, oh, yeah, that's a good idea, sis. Where's your camp? Where was your voice? Because...
Child, a mess. So let's go to some more. Because the voice notes came marching in.
I just wanted to tell you that I love your content and the things that you report on. You're always on point, and you're a good blogger, journalist, etc.
Thank you.
But other than that, Chrisean is a freaking lunatic, and she's embarrassing. I tried to root for her, and like I want to root for her so bad because I can see that she's just trauma dumping a lot, and she's a good person deep down, and she's successful. She has the right ideas sometimes, but she just executes them in the most bizarre way, and she makes the wrong choices in men, especially. She's one of those kids that I see that she wants attention and love so bad because she did not get attention and love from her family or her dad or anything, obviously, when she was a child. So she's just trying to fix her trauma as an adult, but behaving in a childish way. And this type of response, her punching someone because she didn't get her way, is a freaking childish response. And it's literally childish behavior. Kids do that, teenagers do that. So I feel like she's still stuck in the mindset of when she experienced a lot of her trauma, which is when she was a teenager, younger, and obviously she's a young girl anyways, a young woman, and she needs to grow up. She's a mother now. This is not the behavior of a mom. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's not entertaining anymore. It's not that, and she needs to change. And I wish I could tell her, girl, like, you need to step the fuck up and change. I just had my first child just now, literally 2 weeks before she had her baby, and he's my first child. I'm 29 years old though, so I am a little older, but still, when you have children, everything changes, and you have to change as a woman and as a person, especially as a mom. You have a child that looks up to you, like a child that you have to take care for, a child that you have to make decisions and correct your decisions so that you can make sure that you provide them a better life. So she just needs to change.
All right. Let's see.
Hey, Meek, this is Gigi. I just want to let you know that you're one of my favorite YouTubers. It's my first time sending you a message. Gigi. But I'm just sending a message regarding the Chrisean, and I don't even know where to start with her. First of all, Tamar, what was you even thinking inviting this nutcase? Y'all are in two different age groups. I'm pretty sure that the people who listen to her couple of songs that she has does not listen to Tamar. They're all young idiots. And anybody that's over 30 shouldn't be listening to her damn music in the first place if they got some sense. Another thing, Chrisean, just because even if you was invited to perform, you missed your time or something happened and you wasn't able to perform, that is not a reason for you to sit up there and put your hands on nobody that ain't put their hands on you. And she's lucky. Now, let's say that she hit him and it didn't hurt him as much as they said it, because they said that his nose was busted. That's probably because she had all them rings on. But what if he would have slapped the mess out of her? Everybody would have been like, oh my gosh, he shouldn't have put his hands on no female. And so now she's a female. But she was a female when she put her hands on him. And this is the problem with everybody making every excuse for her. This is constantly why she's going to keep doing what she's doing, because she's never held accountable. Everybody makes every excuse for her. She's young. She's a mother. She's doing it by herself. Blue's not helping her. And I don't get it. I just do not get what's wrong with this society, the world that we live in today. You are rewarded for bad behavior.
rewarded because of her behavior, which is bad and it's sad. It's very, very sad. You know, I hate to wish bad things on people, but sometimes bad things need to happen to people so they can learn. And I just hope that something bad happened. I hope something bad happened to her. And I hope that that's a wake-up call for her. And she can get her life together so she can be a mother first. Be a mother first and stop being a train wreck. This is ridiculous. Like, from off top, I blame Tamar, because Tamar, you was a fool for even inviting this girl, even entertaining this girl, having this girl come on your stage, whether she was supposed to perform a little bit of the little song or not. This was dumb, but that's all I have to say. She needs to be held accountable, whether that's charges, whether that's a lawsuit. If I was James, I will be suing her off top.
There are people out there that are I think there are people out there that are trying to use her situation and her visibility right now with what's going on in her life to try to promote themselves, and they will create situations that put her in a bad light for their own gain. And that's just complete bullshit, because yeah, their situation is crazy, but she's also just kind of trying to do her own thing. And how is she supposed to know what's real and what's not if people keep fucking clowning with her for no goddamn reason other than to promote their own shit? And I think that's wrong. And yeah, that's it. So people know how Chrisean is or can be if put in certain situations. So why instigate a situation like that if you didn't have anything specific to gain? That's some bullshit. Leave her alone. Just leave her alone.
God forbid.
How Chrisean is.
God forbid her being how she is, she actually grows and learns how to navigate herself. But you know, it's crazy out here. Let's see if there aren't any ones that I missed. Let's look through. I think that's all of them. So y'all let me know what y'all think. We'll talk on the next video. I already told y'all what I think. I think that y'all need to stop with the excuses. Stop with the cap. Stop trying to blame everybody else for an adult. She knows how she is when she drinks. She knows how she is when XYZ happens. So she needs to invest. She invested in a $2.9 or $2.6 million rental. She needs to invest in a life coach, and she needs to invest in a therapist that can provide her with the tools to deal with these situations where people are trying her and, oh, y'all know how she is, so XYZ. No, she needs to, the same way she invested into that rental property, she needs to invest into herself, okay? Instead of trying to buy blinged out pacifiers, instead of trying to buy Blueface charms, instead of trying to get 7,000 tattoos of Blueface, invest that money into yourself, into a life coach, into a therapist, into somebody who can give you the proper tools to navigate these things called life. Because everybody is not going to act like you, speak like you. There's different walks of life. There's some people who, you know, you may think they throwing shade. They just, you know, there's different things that you need tools to navigate through, because at the end of the day, you're a mom. At the end of the day, you're on probation. At the end of the day, if you react, because everybody's trying to clout chase off of you, if you react, you're going to give clout to all of these people. So you need to invest in the tools to navigate that. But that is all on this story, and we'll see how it unfolds. I'll catch you guys on the next video. I don't think anybody is lying on her. I don't think anybody is clout chasing on her or anything like that, because if that was simply so, the same way she run her receipts with Blueface and she denied anything and she put him on blast because he done been up all in her cooter cat, she would have simply denied her putting her hands on them. Instead, she's talking about, oh, things got wicked. Ciao. I'll see y'all soon.